to Fanatic Farms.
Guys, welcome back to another Fanatic Farms video. Inadvertently, I have kind of started a Jurassic January on my channel. The first two videos I've put up in January have both been Jurassic World Lego sets, so I'm going to keep the trend going now. We're looking at more Jurassic Park stuff. So in 1993, obviously, we had the movie, which was a massive box office success. And because of that, there was going to be a sequel. There was already a sequel book out. So yeah, in 1997, we got Jurassic Park: The Lost World. And that was a great film. It broke all box office records, like for opening weekend in the States. And it was also nominated for an Academy Award for special effects. Sadly, that lost out to the Titanic movie, but then, you're always going to lose when you go up against the Titanic movie. And then also because of that, we had the toy line. And once again, Kenner produced the toys for this, so they were in keeping with Jurassic Park figures, which I absolutely love. But for some bizarre reason, I didn't collect these figures. I think it was because 97, I just started secondary school. And, you try and change yourself and try and be cool. You're too old for toys at that point. Yeah, that was a waste of time, really, wasn't it? So for the Series 1 toys, we had, and I'm going to have to scroll my notes down here, 7 human figures, 6 smaller dinosaur figures, 4 electronic dinosaurs, 6 large dinosaurs, 3 exclusive sets, 7 vehicle sets, and 2 play sets. Yeah, they went all out with this line of toys. But what's really weird is, like I say, 7 human figures. It's really hard to find some of them, right? Really hard. And in this video, we are going to be looking at 4 of the human figures that I have and 2 of the vehicle sets that I have. Like I say, didn't really collect the Lost World stuff. It's only recent years I've started buying it again. As with like the first wave of the human Jurassic Park figures, they looked nothing like the movie counterparts. It's the same with the Lost World toys. The designs of them were going off like early scripts and like descriptions from the book they've taken. So yeah, we have nothing apart from Ian Malcolm. None of the rest look like their characters really, or their active counterparts. So we're going to do the Dino Trackers first. So that was like the team sent to the island by John Hammond. First one that we're going to do is the video expert and animal rights activist Nick Van Owen, played by Vince Vaughn. So this is the front of the box. And this, we've got Nick in his bubble pack with his paralyzing spray. Sorry if I look over here, I've got my notes. So with his paralyzing spray blaster, the Pteranodon hatchling, and a very weird looking like camcorder thing. And then we flip the box around and you see that we've got like a little diorama of Nick with the Pteranodon hatchling, and just like photos of the other toys as well in the line. Well, a few of the other toys in the line. And yeah, I like this figure. So this is my one. Let's bring him out. This is Nick. There we go. There's Nick Van Owen. And like I say, he looks nothing, absolutely nothing like Vince Vaughn. But a couple of these figures, they did come out with a second one. This is my other Nick Van Owen.
Hammond told me these people might show up.
And he doesn't have a baseball cap on, but he does look a little bit more like Vince Vaughn. They did that for a few of them.
What backup plan?
Me?
But yeah, I really do like this figure. I like it because because of the baseball cap, he kind of reminds me of George Jackson. How I use him as employees or like the drivers for the vehicles and stuff. The ones with the baseball caps on, they do become like employees in my diorama, kind of things like that. And this is the Pteranodon that comes with it. And it's painted the same as the large Pteranodon you could get in the Lost World toy line. And like I say, the sculpts of these are beautiful, like that, compared to the one that came with Alan Grant. Straight away, that one can stand. Okay, mine is broken, has a broken leg, but it couldn't stand. So that's a 1-up already. And all of the dinosaurs in the Lost World toy line and the humans, well, the good guy humans, they have the Jurassic Park logo on, but with a little B. Let's see if you can do this. Yeah, like a JPB, which is really, really cool. I like that as well. Move this one to one side. The spray gun he pretty much stole from Dennis Nedry. Where is it? You know, it's in brown, but yeah, he stole that from Dennis. And I get that there's money saving techniques and that lot, but you know, give me some new weaponry. You know, they did it with Water World toys. I think a couple of Batmans maybe got some of the Jurassic Park toys, guns, or vice versa. But yeah, and then this weird camcorder thing that he's got. It's a cross between a blaster and some weird camera thing. It's weird. But yeah, articulation wise, we just have the rotation, the arms 360, legs go up and down, and the heads do rotate. That is pretty much it. And same with Dennis Nedry, the blaster. You know, you stick it in water, you push down the bellows. Soaks up the water, you go up to dinosaur, and you spray it down the. So yeah, that's Nick Van Owen with this really cute, absolutely gorgeous little hatchling of a pteranodon. Love it. Next up is what we got with Master Mechanic, and what was he? He was survival expert as well. That is Eddie Carr. And in my mind, this guy got done the dirtiest when it came to the movie. You know, that poor role. But this is the front of the box before we do anything. We have him with his capture claw thing and his Triceratops hatchling. That's about it, really. And then the back of the box, again, the diorama of Eddie, and then the product shots of all some more toys in the line. Pretty much exactly the same as the rest of them. I will say that I do like the fact that it's got the T-Rex and the packaging, and all of the Lost World toys had that, like, what is it? Striping, the danger warning caution tape stuff at the bottom. Yeah, all of them. They went really heavy with that in for the Lost World. So yeah, this is my Eddie Carr with his ginormous capture claw gun thing. And I don't understand it because this thing is huge. And to fire it, there's a little bit of a button there. You push the button and it shoots out, and this is meant to unravel. And it is a fair length of string as well, to be honest. Pain in the neck to put it back in together, so generally have it loose and it gets tangled up. And then with him as well, you get this really cute Triceratops hatchling. Again, I find the Lost World hatchling so much better looking than the Jurassic Park ones. I think it looks so much nicer. This guy looks absolutely nothing like his on-screen counterpart, which is Richard Schiff. Schiff? I don't know. He's in The Good Doctor as well. But for how you can tell, one, this guy has hair. Eddie Carr was kind of bald in the movie, and he never wore safari gear. He was wearing, what, a bluish top and just carrying around a, trank gun the entire time. But I would say one thing that would make this really cool of a toy, if it had like a play feature like Dennis Nedry had, but instead of having the arms come off, he separated the torso. You know, so you could recreate the scene with the two Rexes fighting over his body and stuff like that. But given that he does look ridiculously weird and that, even if they got rid of the hat, they can make a Gennaro out of this figure as well. We might have to do that, get another one and repaint it. Good work. But yeah, that is it. That is Eddie Carr along with Nick Van Owen. I don't have the Sarah Harding figure that one is so hard to get hold of, and if you do find it, it's crazy expensive. And I don't have the Ian Malcolm figure yet, but what I do have, and the box is beaten up, I actually have the box in this, is the glider pack, which with an exclusive Ian Malcolm. So I just put my one to the side and put the box up here. See what it's meant to look like, not dented and damaged. And yeah, exactly the same. We've got the artist rendition of the glider on the front, and then in the window here would be Ian, and it's exclusive Ian. And if everyone's like, what the hell, this never happened in the movie, it was from a deleted scene. I don't know why, excuse me. And then the 30th anniversary, they also did the remake of it, which I've done a video on already, of doing Ian Malcolm with the glider pack. And I did a quick comparison in that one as well. On the back of the box, we have the diorama, once again, of Ian Malcolm with his glider, and all the other toys you can get in the line, including some of the dinosaurs and vehicles in this one as well. Now, I'm not a big fan of this. I don't know if I'm just being an idiot, but I can't get the wings to fold up. They just constantly pop open. And where is his pig hole? And I also get very like Batman-esque vibes from this thing. I'm not a big fan of the figure itself. I'm like proper ragging on this thing now. But look at it. How is that a glider? That just looks really heavy and bulky. If I lift up the wing, you see like all the rest of it in the pack. I just, if I saw that in real life, they'd be like, nah, no way would that thing fly. But yeah, I can't even get this to stand up. Like, I think it's meant to stand like that. And then Ian's meant to fly underneath. And obviously it's got a little launcher on the top of it as well. But yeah, I'm not a big fan of this at all. And there's probably people out there whinging and moaning at me like, oh, why you bother collecting this stuff? You don't like it? But it's simple. I like Jurassic Park. So even if I don't really like a toy, I will still buy it. Especially if it's the old Kenner stuff. But yeah, the wings are meant to fold in like this. And they're meant to sit in, but mine don't. Oh, that one does, but that one won't. The only thing it is because it's bent, but you're meant to push the blue button on the top here. Wings spring open like that, like Batman does in the Tim Burton 1989 movie, you know, when he opens his wings out flat like that, and yeah. But even, just take off that thing, God. But even the Ian Malcolm figure, I'm not a big fan of anyway. I know he has to look like that because of the harness on him and stuff like that. But the colour scheme, I'm not a big fan of. I've dropped my disc. I need to get the other Ian Malcolm toy. And I've said it in multiple videos. It's like, no one can really do Jeff Goldblum like as a toy. I've compared him like multiple toys, even, you know, Independence Day, Jurassic Park, this one, 30th anniversary, the collector, no. Oh, crikey, what is he in the Marvel movies? That version of him. There's not great Ian Malcolm, Jeff Goldblum toys out there, which is sad. But yeah. So that's my 3 heroes. Next up, we have the hunters for InGen. Oh, and also, before I even get there, I said about not having Sarah Harding. I don't even have Kelly Malcolm, and that figure, Jesus. That was an exclusive figure with the Mobile Command Center. You know, the camper van with the trailer that they throw over the cliff in the movie. I would sell my soul for that stuff, that figure, that set. But yeah, exclusive to that was the Kelly Rowland toy. So that'd be cool to get, but again, I'd have to sell my kidney, my lung, my liver, everything to get that thing. But it's like saying, Now we're going on to the InGen Hunters. So these three, they worked for for John Hammond. They were sent to the island to document, observe, and help protect the animals. The next three coming out are the ones that were sent by his nephew, Peter Ludlow, I think, and he is one of the toys that I don't have. Crazy hard to find him as well. To capture the dinosaurs. So, first off, we're going to have the guy in charge, the big game hunter, Roland Tembo. So, box this side, and let's bring him on. I actually do have the packaging for this guy in the loft, but I just couldn't bother getting down. Alright, the front of the box shows Roland. It shows the ginormous, crazily stupid stun rod, and the Pachycephalosaurus hatchling, as well as a knife. Don't know why, but I can't find the knife. I think it's in my box of other Jurassic Park dinosaurs, and I'm not rooting through that. But I did find not one, but two Pachycephalosaurus. And one is like the Dilophosaurus from the first line, doesn't want to stand. Alright, put you to one side. And where's his ginormous stun rod thing? On the back of the box, we do have the diorama and we have the product shots as well, or the rest of the toy line. But yeah, Roland Tembo. This is my one. And yet again, he looks nothing. I mean, nothing like his actor, which is Peter.
To collect my fee, Mr. Ludlow, to collect my fee.
How do you pronounce this? Poswaith? I don't know, Postleith? This dude. Yeah, the guy in the movie, he had really no hair. This one does, because they've just taken the head sculpt and hat from Sergeant T-Rex Turner. That's what they've done. They've taken his head. But they did release another one, which I do want to get hold of at some point, where they've got rid of his hair to make him look bald. I do like this figure. I really do. I like this crocodile, like dinosaur skin, like motif he has on his body. I think that is really duty. He would be, well, I will show you. He goes really well, in my mind, with the Evil Raiders. Okay, they're a little bit more bulky than he is, but I think they would go quite well together. Yeah? Was it Stalker and Snare or whatever? I can't remember the names, I have to look it up. But yeah, we got the giant gun prod thing, which it amazed me that they assume that this guy can hold it in one hand. But this thing is huge. Well, there you go, that's him holding it. And then what you would do is you'd push the back, and it springs open, and you just go up to a dinosaur, you know, bzz, electrocutes it. And then, yeah, he's meant to have a knife as well, but like I say, I think mine is in my box of my dinosaurs. And then the Pachycephalosaurus hatchling, it's, again, it's beautiful, absolutely beautiful hatchlings. They are so cool. So we are moving on to weapon specialist and general git towards animals. It's Dieter Stark, and you know, this is the box this side. This guy had the most deserving death in the entire franchise. Well, Jurassic World, Lost World, Jurassic Park movies, all of them. I think this guy deserved it more than anyone. You know, okay, granted, it was a gross way to go, being killed by thousands of compies, but he deserved it. You know, you don't piss off a compy. But yeah, that was the front of the box, and it has got a compy. It's got its two guns in there. And then the back of the box, we have the little diorama of him and the rest of the toy line. And this is my Dieter. And amazingly, I have both his guns. And I was thinking, like, I think this was the first wave of Kenner Jurassic Park, Jurassic World, Lost World toys to come with guns. Ludlow has a shotgun, and Dieter has a full-on pistol with a silencer, and he's got some weird gun launcher thing as well that he wears over his back. You know, the evil raiders, they were like trank guns. These lights are guys, you know, stun prod, spray thingy. Dennis Nedry had a spray one. So yeah, I do believe Dieter and Ludlow are the first two to have proper guns. So I might be wrong. Leave a message in the comments if I am very wrong with that. And then you get the compy as well, and I would like to get a handful of these, to be honest. And this guy, he has kind of a cool play feature. It's meant to be spring-loaded, like rotation on the, like do that and it springs back and forth. Due to age, mine doesn't, but let's see if I can get it to work. The compy has, you can see a little circle, a magnet in its mouth, and Dieter does have a piece of metal or another magnet in his chest. So you can do that. You can make it look like the compy is attacking him, and it is very loose. And then the idea is you're meant to shake it, and he shakes him off. That's what I want. You know, can you imagine a load of these compies just standing around him? One like that. I love that. But yeah, wicked duty. I'm saying the most deserving person to die in the entire Jurassic Park franchise, I think. The Dino Hunters as well. They don't have the JPB logo. What they have is the InGen mark. So that was Dieter's one. Roland has his on the side of the hat. And then Ludlow had one as well. And the other figure I have is another vehicle one. And it is the Dino Snare Dirt Bike Carter figure and vehicle. So there's, again, there's the box. And this is an exclusive figure to for the dirt bike. I love the artwork. I do like the artist rendition on this stuff. I think it looks pretty damn cool. And then flip the box around, more product shots, exactly the same as the one on Ian Malcolm's, and the little diorama. Now, this isn't the Carter that we know and love in the movie. You know, the bloke that sits there listening to music. Dieter walks off, tells him he's going for a piss and keep an eye out. He has no clue because his music's blaring, and then yeah. And also he gets killed in a really sad way. The female Rex steps on him. You know, that one, and then you get to see him getting stuck on the foot. Yeah, that isn't who this guy is. This is Carter. And this is more like one of the blokes, you know, during the roundup scene where they're chasing all the dinosaurs down. You've got that crazy bike guy on a dirt bike that goes between the Brachiosaurus's legs. Yeah, it's more like this. But again, with all the animal skins and the the vests and all that lot kind of looking like dinosaur skin, that lot again, it wouldn't go amiss being with the Evil Raiders and Robert. But then, yeah. So that's the figure, and then that's my spare one. We have him on the dirt bike with, again, another great big gun as well. He has a gun on his back. Can't hold it because his hands are bent. I will take it off. I just pegs into his back. Can he hold it? Not really, because like you can hold it like that kind of thing. But because his hands are sculpted to ride the bike, you can't hold the gun. But yeah, this is the bike. And the bike is actually really well sculpted. I do like it. I do have questions Like, is it really that wise to put a ruddy great big snare on the front of the bike? You know, if the dinosaur comes along, yeah, do that, and it goes off this way, it's going to turn the handlebars of the bike, so the bike's just going to veer off and crash. That's kind of a bit pointless? But yeah, the snare. I'll just put the Pachycephalosaurus there because I forgot to get another dinosaur. You get the snare, and then like that, and then what you're meant to do is then pull this bit further so it tightens the noose, lift it up, and it's been so much easier if I had like a raptor or something with. And then yeah, you're meant to be able to like reverse and. But yeah. I do like this has Paracephalosaurus markings on the side here. Say like how many is captured. I think that's kind of cool. And you've got the Jurassic Park Lost World sticker down there. Does this guy have an engine? No, he doesn't. That's okay. That's weird. No, engine sticker is just here, but it's just worn out really. There. But I like the dirt marks on it, like making it look dirty and disgusting. Good thing is the snare can come off, so you just have the bike. And the bike comes with dino damage. You push down on here, and it just splits in half like some comical, you know, clown tricycle bicycle thing. And to find one that hasn't got that broken, that's kind of getting difficult as well these days. Mine is broken though. This bit here is snapped, so I have to tape it. But yeah, that is it. These are my 6 human figures from the Lost World series. Sorry it's not a great video. I just don't know why. I just haven't done this very well. I might have to try to do it again. But next time, next video will be another Jurassic Park video because it is now Jurassic January. Anyway, guys, have a good one. I will see what I can figure out if I can get some more. Well, see if I can get some more Jurassic World. The Lost World toys. That'd be nice. Any recommendations, like toys that you want me to review, especially Jurassic Park toys and stuff like that? Give me a shout. Let me know. I will see if I can get them if I don't have them already. But until next time, guys, have a great one, and I'll see you soon. Bye.